Hello, everyone. We are live, so it must be 7 o'clock on Sunday, which means our weekend's almost over. So everybody has to go back to work or back to school tomorrow or back to their normal routine. So we'll spend just a little while with you and we'll look at some pretty jewelry and keep our minds off that. We'll relax for a little bit. My name is Christy. This is Putting on the Glitz. I'm a Paparazzi independent consultant. I sell $5 accessories. Hi, Daisy. Good to see you. Hello. Oh, you're trying to make me listen to myself again. Mm-hmm. Max is trying to make me listen to myself. Don't you hate that? Hi, Helen. Good to see you. So what I love about Paparazzi accessories is that they are department store quality with up-to-date styles without spending a fortune. So you don't have to spend those department store price tags. Can't tell you how many times I've bought pieces in department stores and they look very similar to what I'm selling now, except they don't cost as much. So gotta love that, right? Hi, Teresa. Haven't seen you in a while. Hi, Violet, Jay, and Sheila. Everybody's here. Thank you, Daisy. This is a new one that came in last week. It's called a Bowl in a China Shop. So I've got a couple more of these. If anybody's interested in the necklace that I have on, I do have a few more of these. Just let us know and we'll put that in there. Hi, Aunt Dora. Hi, Marjorie. So today we are doing flowers because it is the beginning of May. So April showers bring May flowers. So Sharon suggested that we do a flower theme for tonight. And actually, on looking through my jewelry, I was surprised how many flower things I had. I told her, I said, I don't think I have enough for a whole show. She said, well, just put some spring colors in there with them. But while I was sorting them out, I had more flowers than I thought I did. So we're going to look at flowery things tonight. Hi, Shannon. Good to see you. Of course, if anybody has any requests, please let us know, and we will pull stuff out for you. But in the meantime, we will get started. The first one is in purple. If I can flip it around. There we go. Get them all facing the same way at the same time. This is called Medallions, Myself, and I in purple. So we have these silver medallions. They're an antique silver, so you see the black in there. They're in a flower style, and they have a dark purple bead in the center. It's like a dark plum, sort of between a plum and a purple, but it's dark, so it's harder to tell. The earrings are in that same color purple, so you can kind of get an idea of what color that purple is. They're on a fishhook back. Hi, Liz. Yes, Helen, I do have a few purple things. Not too many, don't worry. I didn't have a lot of purple in flowers, so we're good. So this is the length of this necklace. You've got about 1.5 inches below that neckline. Helen already wants it. Can you make sure she didn't already buy one like this? I don't think so, though.
Okay.
It's 1.5 inches below that neckline, and with your extension, you can drop it down, Helen. So this one belongs to Helen. It is number 1.
Tell Violet go wake up Mom.
Medallions, Myself, and I. Violet, wake up, Mom. She's not in here yet. She probably took a nap. I'm just kidding. You don't have to. I may have to cut her off from buying here sometime soon. All right, this one's not exactly a flower, but it's in the plant family. So this is a very delicate little tree. It is in silver, in a round frame. It has tiny light brown rhinestones in the leaves. Try to get you a decent picture of that. It's blocking it. That's okay. I'll show it to you in a minute. The earrings are those brown rhinestones as well. Hi, Terry. On a fishhook back. Just have one of these left. This one is a little over 1 inch, maybe 1.25 inches below that neckline. With your 2-inch extension, you could bring it down here to sit at the top of the bust. So this is Save the Money Trees. Save the Money Trees in brown. And it is number 2. There's Mom. Hi, Mom. Did you oversleep? I told Violet to wake you up. Isn't that nice of me? All right, this next one has the advantage of having both hearts and a floral pattern. So while they're not exactly flowers, it is kind of a vine pattern, plant pattern in this. I do have this available in 3 colors. So this is the blue. I also have black or white. So this one is called Very Valentine. We have filigree hearts, and they are double-sided. So it's the same on both sides, which means they're a little bit thicker. They're not a standard just plate heart. They're a little thicker, but this is not super heavy. They hang from this silver rings, and they have the blue pearly beads. The earrings are those blue pearly beads to match. They are on a fishhook back. I just have one in each color. So if you think there's a color you want, you might want to snap it up. All right, this one is about a 1/4 inch below that collar. With the 2-inch extension that's on it, you could bring it down to here just above the bust, or just give yourself some more room at the neck. The black one has black opaque beads. The white one is also pearly beads. So we have white pearly beads, or black opaque beads, or the blue pearly beads. So this is Very Valentine. Helen would like 3 in black. It's going to be number 3. I like these too, Helen. They're cute. This one I have 3 of left. It is called Prairie Promenade in pink. You might be tired of seeing this one already. I've shown it a couple times in the last few weeks, but it fit our flower theme, so I got it back out. It's a pink flower with sort of yellowy orange center, pressed in this silver frame. The earrings are the silver tassels on a fishhook back. So I bought several of these, so we've got 3 left still. This one's 1.5 inches below that collar. With the extension, you could bring it down here to on the bust. So this one has a good range of adjustment. This one is Prairie Promenade in pink. I love this flower pressed behind there. I know, right? How could we be tired of flowers? Number 4.
Maybe tulips.
Do I have any tulips?
Yes.
I have a ring that has tulips on it.
Okay.
This one is called Vintage Gardens. I believe we have 2 of these. Can you check Vintage Gardens real quick? This one has tiny oval silver plates. They are rippled. They're embossed with a floral pattern. And then we have tiny silver cage beads above them. So they give you a little sparkle at your neck. The earrings are those little silver cage beads on a fishhook back. This one didn't have a number on the back of it, but that one's close to 1 inch. You're just happy 4 wasn't purple. This one's close to 1 inch below that neckline. And with that 2-inch extension, you can get it down here about the top of the chest. So top of the bust. Yes.
2.
We have 2 of these.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we do have 2 of these. I thought we did. I thought I saw one when I was going through the bins the other day. So this is Vintage Gardens. We'll have to get you a better picture of that floral pattern, but it isn't showing up very well. So this one is number 5. And I do have 2 of them. No yawning. No yawning. He's yawning over here, ladies. We're boring him. All right, our first Family Feud. Yes, I'm doing very well on the non-purple items, and I don't want to say I don't have any more, but I don't think there's much more if there is. Our first question, we are going to go with answer number 3. Name something you would see at a bullfight. Something you would see at a bullfight. Bullfighter was number 2. The bull was number 1. Color red should have been on there, but it was not. Can you believe that? I think Marjorie got it up there. The cape. The cape was number 3. Clown. Arena. Sword was number 5. Wasn't sure if we'd get that. Spanish people? Yes, usually. We go back up here and just see. I think we might have gotten the other ones too, and I just passed them by getting here. No, actually we didn't. 2 more red things, as you will see at a bullfight, that we didn't get. Does anybody know what they are? EMS. Yes, that would be a good one. What 2 other red things would you expect to see at a bullfight? Blood is one of them. Blood is number 4, and the rose. There we go, Terry. That was number 6. The red rose. Yes, Marjorie got it. All right, we'll do earrings next. These are antiqued copper. Since we have 2 of these available, can you check and make sure that's still true? This is Tour de Taj Mahal. So they're Tour de Taj Mahal. We've got some pretty filigree flower patterns in kind of a ruffly teardrop shape. Show you the size of these. So this is the length and the size. I know you can't hardly see them. There we go. So Tour de Taj Mahal.
You don't have it on there.
It's not on there at all? Okay. This is number 6. Then I may have both of them.
The only one you have rose, so you don't have rose.
Okay. All right, next. Oh, Snapdragon. In silver, we have 3 of these. So we have a little snapdragon at the bottom in a polished silver. The center is little studs of gold. It's on a cord-like chain coming down from that fishhook back. So this is the size. I know it turns around the wrong way, right? This is the size and the length. So if you have a short neck, maybe not the thing for you. I know somebody said they have a short neck, so the longer earrings don't work for them. This is Oh Snapdragon in silver, and it's number 7. Here's another silver. Again, not flowers, but leaves. So leaves grow on flowers, so we included these. These are called Limitlessly Leafy in silver. I have 4 of these available. So it's a little cascade of leaves with cutouts, so you can see through them, kind of see my fingers through them. They are on fishhook backs. They're very shiny. Very shiny. Here we go. So this is the size and the length. You want something, earrings that will be noticed on a Zoom meeting? These will be noticed on a Zoom meeting. They're called Limitlessly Leafy. In silver, they're also very, very light. Number 8. We were talking about today how sometimes you can see the necklaces when you're on video, like when you're on Zoom meeting, but you can't really see the earrings that you're wearing unless you wear some bigger ones or eye-catching ones. So those are Zoom meeting earrings. Number 8 to violet. These are Everyone Remain Palm. So we have the palm leaves on these. These are a dark brown leather in a teardrop shape. They're on a fishhook back of silver. This is the size and the length of these. So Everyone Remain Palm. Yes, I have 2. I actually had 4. So Mom would like a number 8 as well. Everyone Remain Palm in brown. It's number 9. Just one of those. And number 10, we have some round flower earrings in silver. And they have a bright red bead. So that is a tomato red. It does have a few facets in it, so they can be shiny. I had to double check the red shade just so I could make sure I tell you right, because that is an orangey red. They're on a fishhook back. This is the size and shape. So these are not as long, but they're a little bit larger so that you can see them well from a distance. Just have one pair of these. They're called Grove Groove. Grove Groove in red. Hi, Esley. No, Allison is now working. It is in season, and so she's pretty much working every evening. She catches the replays. This is number 10. I tried to drop those. All right, it is time for another question. Let's try answer number 4 on this question. Give another word or phrase for beautiful. Another word or phrase for beautiful. You just see I've got a piece of hair sticking out. There we go. You miss her, but she swipes all the good stuff first. Pretty was number 2. Gorgeous was number 1. Hot didn't make the list. Probably should have. Beauty was not on there. Let's see. Brilliant. No, those 2 usually don't go together, Terry. If you're brilliant, you're usually not pretty. Yummy. Okay, you're going to have to get creative here. Attractive. There you go, Teresa. Attractive was the answer. That was number 4. We also had lovely, glamorous, and good looking. So those were not the answers we were looking for, but good. Yes, but we're not in the UK. I agree with you, but we're not there. All right, we're at long necklaces. So this one is Rancho Romer. Rancho Romer. So we've got a couple colors in here. We have the orange crackle beads in a teardrop shape in a flower pattern around this oval turquoise crackle stone. So this one actually does say flower in the description. It's made to look like a flower with the orange and blue. The earrings that are with it are oval turquoise crackle stone on a fishhook back. I like the mixture of colors. So it's not just the one color. This one hangs in the mid-abdomen, so not super long. Yes, they do. Not super long, You have a 2-inch extension that would bring it down further toward the bottom of this dropped waist top. So down toward the waist. This one also has a big loop at the top and a sliding chain. So you could adjust this, whether you choose to use a safety pin, whether you fasten the clasp in the chain, or whether you just double it. You could wear it up here like this, where it could be seen well. So this came originally from a Fashion Fix, so I just have the one. Rancho Romer in the orange and blue is number 11. Now, I'm a klutz, so I can't wear the long necklaces or I get them caught and everything. But I like to get the longer necklaces because sometimes they have larger pendants on them and pull them up so that I can't catch them on anything. I think you might almost be safe from purple, Helen. I'm looking at what I have left. There's just one more purple thing.
It's multi.
It doesn't have one just because it's a Fashion Fix, so it doesn't have a color.
Oh, okay.
This is Walk on the Wildflower side. This is also a long necklace, but I do have it pulled back so that you can see it better. Instagram has decided to be completely out of focus right at the moment. So this is a silver flowery pendant with a dark green rhinestone in the center. There's also a dark green rhinestone up here. Why is it not clearing up? So we have the dark green rhinestones in this one. The earrings are those same green rhinestones in a silver frame on a fishhook back. There we go, it cleared up. I knew it would eventually. This one hangs down at that dropped waist. So you can double this because it has a very fine chain and it slides through a loop. Or you have a 2-inch extension that would bring it down into the lower belly. Hi, Marlo. Good to see you. So you can go lower belly, or you can double this and bring it up and wear it up here. With a delicate chain that's very easy to do. So this is Walk on the Wildflower side. And this is in green. That is a dark green stone in the center. I know it's hard to tell. Just have one of those. And it's number 12.
Although I said hey to the Ty and the boys.
Marlo, Max said to say hey to Ty and the boys. Another leafy necklace. So this one is called Free Spirited Forager in brown. So over here, we have in an oval shape that brown crackle stone. It's a light brown. Hi, Sharon. Glad you could join us. And then we have a filigree leaf with the veins in it. And then a little hammered disc. So this one has 3 pendants on it. The leaf, the hammered disc, and that brown crackle stone, light brown crackle stone. The earrings on this are chain tassels. There's more than one type of chain in here. So we've got some coarse chain and some smaller chain. Give you a little variety in your look. This one hangs right down here at the bust with a 2-inch extension. It would be right here, so about mid-abdomen, upper mid-abdomen, somewhere in that region. And of course, the chain is large enough that you could fasten in and bring it up a little bit if you wanted to. So I just have one of these also. It's called Free Spirited Forager in brown. Horse chain. I don't have any quite that big. Number 13. You don't usually use chains with horses, but you know, it could happen. All right. Helen, I think this is my only other purple piece. So if you want to just close your eyes now, that'd be good. Get it. Let me get the clasp back through where it's supposed to be.
How many do you have?
Hmm?
How many do you have with that?
Just one.
Once we buy it, she won't never see it again.
Right. But I think she already has one of these anyway.
Okay.
This is Midsummer Musical in purple. This is kind of an orchid colored purple, so it has a little bit of that pink in it. It is a filigree. So filigree floral design. And it looks like a flower down there at the bottom. The earrings are the tassels, which are trying to get stuck. There we go, 2 chain tassels on a fish hook back. I don't know what I'm saying today. We're fine. So this is where it hangs. It's in the lower abdomen. You do still have the 2-inch extension. You could bring it down a little further, or you could double the chain, bring it up, make it a short necklace. So you have options. This is just one of these left. This is Midsummer Musical. Midsummer Musical. It is in purple. Number 14. It's going to get caught on that hook. I keep trying to pull it away. All right, and the number 15. I only have one of these too. I had a whole bunch of ones left. So usually the flower necklaces sell super fast. So this one is Honolulu Hula. This one is in a bright pink, kind of a dark pink as well. So a bright dark pink. This one has brown wooden beads and brown wooden discs. 3 layers of those at the bottom. And then our pink wooden flower and a couple large wooden beads. Make the center of that. This one has no size adjustment. It is just solid beads all the way around. The earrings are the dark brown wooden beads. These have the little flower caps as well on the bottom. So you got flowers twice. This is a distressed brown wood, so you do have the normal color variations, scratch look, and you can see on the back they're only semi-painted, so you've got some lighter looking wood in there as well. So this is where this one hangs. Your flower is above the bust. Your beads and discs come down to the lower abdomen. So again, there's no way to shorten or lengthen this one without taking it apart. If you want to take it apart, you can do that. This is Honolulu Hula in pink. This is the very last one of these necklaces that I have in any color. This is number 15. And it is a vintage paparazzi, so we are not able to get these. They're very, very hard to find, as I found when I was trying to get them for you. So I found someone who had a few of them. They are not popular out there as far as being able to buy them. All right. Our next question. Let's go with answer number 2 on this one. Name something a dentist puts in your mouth. Something a dentist puts in your mouth. We'll look for answer number 2. Tools is number 1. Cotton was number 5. Gauze wasn't on there. I guess they're putting that in with cotton. The drill, that was number 1. A needle, that was a good one too. They didn't put that one in there. A filling was number 3. A dam, yes, they do that. Mirror was number 4. Just trying to go back and make sure. I think the closest one is going to be Jane up there. She said hand, and it was fingers or hands. So that's going to be the first one that was close. So Jane got that one. The other answer we didn't get was a bridge. So that kind of goes with all the other things, the fillings, the cap, crown, you know, but it was a bridge. All right, next up we've got rings. So this one is Climbing Gardens. Climbing Gardens in white. So these are white enamel and silver flowers. You have a little linear detail in the silver on some of these petals. So we have 4 flowers climbing up your finger. They are on a wide band. It helps to kind of stabilize the larger or the longer rings. This is what it looks like against my finger. Of course, I have small fingers, so it may look a little different on your finger. I'll measure it for you just so you know what size it is. Of course, all the rings have stretchy backs, so they fit sizes about 6 through 10. This one is a little over 1.5 inches tall. A little over 1.5 inches tall. I do have 2 of these remaining. So it is Climbing Gardens in white, and it is number 16. Number 17 is a silver flowery ring. This is Blooming Beach Party. So I was thinking about this ring, and that's what this reminds me of. This kind of, the circle around here kind of reminds me of the top of a jellyfish or maybe a sand dollar. And then it has a little silver flower in the center. You can see that raised kind of away from that disc that is mounted on. Have a little white rhinestone right there in the center of the flower. This one is also a wide band ring. This is how tall it is next to my finger. So I kind of put that stretchy band down at the base and show you how tall it would be on my finger. It is 3/4 inch high. I do have 2 of them available. So this is Blooming Beach Party. Blooming Beach Party, 17. Number 18, just have 1 of these. It's called Fanciful Flower Gardens. Just a little bit smaller. So we have a flower in the center and then kind of hearts all around the outside. You can see that in that pattern. It also has a wide band. Gotta get Instagram to focus on it over here. This is how tall it is next to my finger. So this is not a huge ring. It is also about 3/4 inch high. Okay, number 18 is going to Andorra, or as you know, Isabel, number 18. Hope I don't confuse anybody with the Isabel Dora stuff. All right, number 19, I have 2 of. This is called Flower Bed and Breakfast. Flower Bed and Breakfast. So this is an antiqued silver flower ring. It's a little bit larger ring. It is on a wide set band. This is the size. It's got some very nice detail in it. Let me get that close up. There we go. So you can see the details. See if it'll show on Instagram. Some days are better than others. The other day it was almost all clear. Today it's deciding to be a pain. This one's about 1.25 inches tall. About 1.25 inches. I have 2 of these. So this one will be number 19, Flower Bed and Breakfast. And number 20 is the last of the rings. This is Boho Blossom in blue. So this is more of a polished silver flower. Teresa would like a number 19. Polished silver flower with that antique detailing inside and a bright blue bead. It's kind of a sky blue or close to a turquoise blue, close to a crackle stone color, but it is not a crackle stone. So bright blue bead in the center. I almost can't say that. I have 1 of these remaining. So this is the size. It's about the same size as that last one. So again, we're going to be close to 1.25 inches. Yes, we are. Okay, number 20 also to Teresa. That belongs to Teresa as well. Okay, it is time for another question. Oh, this is fun. Let's see. Let's try number 5. This might be a little bit harder because I use some different variations. Name a color leaves turn in autumn. A color leaves turn in autumn. Liz, I don't think I have a second one of number 20, but I will look, okay? I may have a pink one, if anybody would rather have pink. It's probably in the drawer over there, if you want to look in the drawer and see if I have another one. Okay, orange was number 3. Red was number 1. Amber is a good guess. They did use some variations of colors in here. Yellow is number 4. Brown is number 2. Green wasn't on the list. Maroon wasn't there. Okay. Teresa said if we have the pink, she'll take it. Should be a whole drawer just labeled rings. Rust is not in the list. Copper was not in the list. Burgundy. You're getting close. Number 5 and number 6. We're looking for number 5, but number 5 and number 6 are variations of yellow and red. Mustard. Oh, that was a good guess, Shannon. Crimson was number 6. We're just looking for number 5 now. The one important answer. We haven't gotten that one yet. What else would you call yellow leaves? It wasn't mustard. You don't see another one? Okay, I'll ask Jenny if she has one. Or somebody else. I'll get another one. Not burnt orange. Oh, Mom's popped in way back there after I saw it. So you got it, actually, Mom. It was gold. Sometimes these answers pop in way back there. It was gold. Yep, the answers pop in way back there after we've already gone way past there. So excuse me if I don't see that. Yeah, once I went back, Mom, yours had popped in there again. I especially see that when I see from YouTube, because I'm using a third-party streaming service. And so the answers come to me from those platforms, and sometimes they don't always come in the order you'd think. And they'll pop back in there with a timestamp. All right, these ones are opulently orchid. Yeah, see, I never got crimson the first time. Opulently orchid. These are in rose gold. So these are rose gold orchids at the bottom of this cord type chain again, with a fish hook back. This is the length and the size of these. So not very big, but they're a little on the long side. I have 3 of these remaining. These are opulently orchid in rose gold. Number 21. Now, we've had that happen a few times recently, haven't we, Terry, on the show? A couple times where the answer just didn't show up. I don't know what's going on with it. Yes, it's very similar to the Snapdragon one. Very similar. So these are called a leading light in silver. I have 2 pairs of these available. They are teardrops. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. There, try to shade it a little bit. It has a flower pattern on each of these teardrops. Kind of reminds me of a sunflower pattern. You could see the center of it up here, and then the petals branch out from that center. So this is the size of these earrings. These are a leading light. In silver. There, I guess the bright picture is the best I can do. Number 22. Violet's covering her eyes. We all just like shiny things. It's fine. These I have in 2 colors. These are called Winter Garden. So we have that floral filigree, number 22 to Marlo. Floral filigree. One has dark blue, so almost like a midnight blue, dark blue rhinestones in it, and this other one has the light brown rhinestones. So I've got 2 pairs of each of these colors. This is the size. So we've got Winter Garden in blue or in brown, number 23. Number 24, these are called Posy Proposal. Posy Proposal. So you can see this is a silver flower-shaped earring. They have hot pink and blue rhinestones all over in them. I love the variation in color in these, so you can wear them with different things. This is the size. I have 3 of these available. So they're Posy Proposal. And they're blue and pink. So they're multi. Number 24. I love these colors together too, Violet. They're a very pretty combination. Number 25, I also have 2 colors of. These are a little smaller earrings. They're called Cactus Blossom. So I have red and I have orange. Number 24 to Terry. They have the little crackle beads up at the top in either red or orange, and then a silver antiqued flower at the bottom. I have 2 pairs of these in red and 1 pair in the orange. I know, that's a pretty earring. I picked it out. How about that? This is the size of these earrings. He's approving your purchase, Terry. He said it's a pretty earring. So we have Cactus Blossom in orange 1 pair and in red 2 pairs, number 25. There you go. Let's do another question and see how many answers we don't see. Oh, this one should be easy for you. Let's see. Let's go with answer number 4 on this one. And I don't know this last one, so interesting. Yes, I could see wearing those with jeans too and casual things. I have another pair that has similar shape and colors in it. They just have a couple more colors. Name a kind of bread. A kind of bread. We're looking for answer number 4. And I don't know what answer number 6 is, so somebody will have to clue me in if we get that one.
Call out what I see. French. Rita. French.
Okay, French was number 3.
Sourdough.
Sourdough was number 4. So that is the one we were looking for. Yeah, Terry is first with it over here.
Okay.
So Terry, you got sourdough first. Rye was number 1. Pumpernickel. Ooh, that's good bread. It was not on the list, but that is good bread.
That's interesting because Terry's answer never came on mine.
Yeah, see, Terry, he never got your answer over on his, and it's first on mine. Multigrain nut. So wheat was number 2. Did somebody say white? Yeah, Terry said white way back there. So that one was number 5. Now, it doesn't look like anybody got number 6. So I'm going to tell you what it is, and somebody can tell me what it is.
I don't see none of Terry's answers.
He's not seeing any of your answers, Terry. Good thing you're on my screen. It's shepherd's bread. What is shepherd's bread? Somebody tell me. Thank you, Mom. It's really kind of a rusty color, but this silver bar looks good with it. The only thing I'm fighting with is it keeps moving back and forth, and I like it to be straight. Did you see John's comment to you? Terry's husband. He's reading it.
I really saw it now. We don't need a quarterback.
He said they don't need a quarterback. I'm not sure that's true.
No, we got Sam Donald.
They got Sam Donald. He can't do everything. It's like a soda bread. Okay. A little sweet and a round loaf shape. Interesting. I have never heard of that. I might have to try it. I like to make bread. All right, this one is called Budding Beauty. Budding Beauty in silver. I've got a couple of these left. So I think 2 left. So these are, I call these cartoon outlines because that's what they remind me of, but a sketch outline of a silver rose. 5 of them linked together. And then our earrings are smaller versions of those roses on a fishhook back. Okay. That's why we've never heard of it. It's a California thing. We'll just call it a California thing. So this is where that one lays. It's just barely below the collar. You can see that there's just a tad bit of white up above it. I think you might, Violet. This one does have a 2-inch extension, though, so you can bring it down to mid-chest or top of the bust if that length is better for you. Also add another extension if you want it to go further than it does. This one's called Budding Beauty in silver. And it is number 26. Number 27, I also have in 2 colors. We'll put the red one up first because it's a little bit easier to see the different color on it. This one is called Always a Bloom. It is in red. So this one has red pearly beads in between these small wire flowers. The earrings are also those wire flowers with a red pearly bead above them. Number 26 to Marlo. I thought you would like that one, Marlo. I'm glad I still had some left. This one, I should have just sent you one. This one's about 1 inch below that collar. It is being weighed down a little bit by the tag because it's a fairly light necklace. But you have 2 inches of extension that, again, is going to bring it to the top of the bust area. I also have one in the brown. So these are a very light brown pearly bead. So just one of each. This is Always a Bloom in either red or in the brown. And I do have it ordered. It is coming in silver, which means those little pearly beads will also be silver. So that is on the pre-orders. It is on my page, posted on my page if you want to pre-claim it. One has already been pre-claimed. I believe it was Daisy. Hi, Allison. You must have got done early tonight. This one is my last one of these. So we've had it in a bunch of different colors. This is white. This was the newest one, the most recent one. This is my last one. We have 5 little roses all in a row. This is not Mary quite contrary, but all her flowers are in a row. White roses for the earrings on a fishhook back. I'll show you those roses up closer after we try it on Linda so that you can see the detail in those. These actually were much better than I expected when they came in. Yeah, now you have to stay on the ball. So this one's right up here at the collar too, just a tiny bit of white poking out above that. With a 2-inch extension, it's going to come down to about mid-chest, so this is a little bit shorter than some of the other necklaces. So let me show you these roses. Very, very pretty, very detailed. They almost have like a shiny finish on that white. I was afraid they were just going to look like wedding cake flowers. So these do not. They don't look like frosting flowers. This is Garden Party Posh in white, and it is number 28. I believe you have it in every color, Violet. So we got it in pink, purple, yellow, and white. That's what colors they released. I'm still hoping for a blue. Hasn't happened yet, but I'm hoping. No. Now he's singing about the garden party. Yes, yum, frosting flowers. I love frosting flowers, but every once in a while I just get a taste. Does anybody else do that? Get a taste for that awful decorating frosting like they put on the birthday cakes or the anniversary cakes, the ones you buy pre-made. For some reason, I just crave that frosting every once in a while. I know it's horrible, but it is what it is. All right, this one is Secret Garden in brass. So I know we've shown this a few times recently as well, but some people were missing, and we're doing flowers, so kind of have to include this one. Thank you, Terry. I'm glad somebody else does. Some buttercreams are better than others, though. The commercially produced is kind of but the homemade buttercream is awesome. So this one has nice detail on these brass flowers. It's antiqued brass, so you can see the darkness toward the center. Got the larger flower in the center and then smaller as you're going up. Yes, those roses would be pretty in all the metals too. The earrings are the smaller versions of those brass flowers. We have 2 of these available. This one sits right at that collar. The top of that petal sits right at the top of the collar. With a 2-inch extension, it's going to fall down here at the top of the bust. So this one is Secret Garden. If you haven't branched into wearing brass, this is a beautiful way to do it. This is such a pretty necklace. It's number 29. Costco cakes. Yes, I love their frosting. They're building one down closer to us, so I'm so excited. I'm going to get my membership back when they come here. Right now, I have to drive about 45 minutes to get to one, and I just don't feel like doing that. BJ's or Sam's is closer, but I like Costco better. Number 29 to Marlo. And last but not least, this is Beautifully Belle. This one is also in brass. We have the front toggle clasp. I almost blanked that word for a second. The toggle clasp in the front, so there is no adjustment, but this is a brass circular plate with a raised rose on it. So this is also very pretty and a nice way to branch into a different metal if you have not tried brass. The earrings are those same plates with the raised rose on them. I have 2 of these left. So this one is about 1.5 inches below that collar, maybe 1.25 inches. Of course, you don't have any adjustment, but they did make it a nice length, so it's almost middle of the chest anyway. So we don't have to extend it as much, which is awesome. So this is Beautifully Belle. beautifully bell in brass. And it is number 30. And just like that, we're done. That was 55 minutes. Can you believe that? Went by fast, didn't it? It always does once I get going. It's hard for me to start because anxiety and things, but yes, it is still pretty like that, Shannon. So Terry would like a number 30 and Teresa would like a number 30. That one is sold out then. Oh, you got a Home Depot instead? Yeah, that's not as good. It's better for the men, but not for us. All right, so the show is at an end. If you saw anything and you didn't claim it, you can still claim it afterward through your comments. If you're on Instagram, please message me instead. So, are you asking me, Terry, or Jane? I will be doing invoices tomorrow and going ahead and getting the packages ready because we are going for a day trip just to play on the beach, socially distanced, on Tuesday. So I won't be here to send them out, but I'm going to get them sent out before I leave. So you probably get your invoices a little bit earlier than usual. You may even get some tonight. Okay. So don't worry about it if you get it tonight. You can take care of it tomorrow. No big deal. I'm just sending them out early because I'm going to be gone. So you all have a nice week. I will see you back on Wednesday, and we'll be getting some new pieces in this week, so we'll be ready to show those then. We'll see you all later. Thank you for joining us.